selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector.
Our question for today is the notion that a lady on revealing wears getting raped is partially her fault. Render your view. What do you guys think about the notion that some other people think a lady on revealing wears, them being raped is their fault? What's your opinion? Do you think it is their fault or it is the raper's fault? What do you guys think?
Well, I think it's the raper's fault because a lady can choose to dress
the way she wants.
Exactly. And you as a guy and seeing a lady dressing skimpy and you go to rape a lady, I feel you should see a therapist for proper clearing. Like seeing a lady dressing so hot, or should I say skimpy, doesn't have anything to do with you as a man. You have to, that's where discipline comes in. You have to discipline yourself and control yourself. So I think it's the raper's fault for me though.
Yeah, I think it's the raper's fault too though, because even if the woman is naked, like she's naked now, that doesn't give you the right to like make sexual advances at her. Like sex has to be a thing of consent, like two-party thing.
To agree, okay.
Raping somebody based on how she looks doesn't make sense at all.
Okay.
That's what I feel, yeah.
Alright, personally, I still think it's the raper's fault. A lady might decide to dress however she chooses. There's something, like you said, something called discipline, something called self-control. The fact that you flaunt your money on social media, you cannot justify an armed robber's attempt to rob you. It's just the same thing. You can dress however way you want to dress. You can flaunt your money, but no one robs you. The same way for girls. However controversial this topic, people make it sound, I think it's a direct thing. If you rape a lady, no matter the excuse, you say it was according to her dressing. Her dressing didn't call you. You went to her. So I think it's the raper's fault too.
Okay, on my own point of view, yeah, I accept what every one of you said, yeah? But on the point, whereas when this lady wears a skimpy dress, but she's really endowed, that kind of thing naturally attracts guys, even after you like look away.
Definitely.
Yeah, sure.
Definitely. Yeah, it is. They dress like that for attraction, actually.
Yeah. So attraction in what way?
For people to see them.
No.
And for them to feel good.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
I understand the fact that for them to feel good and for people to see them, but it's called sexual attraction, yes or no?
It doesn't give you the right to.
So
that's what he said.
What are you trying to say?
I understand that, yeah, there's discipline, there's the fact that if any guy rapes is actually bad, and is not the female that caused that. But let's actually just put this in the view of this lady is actually dressed sexually, dressed sexually, but
yeah.
How will I put it? I just call it an sexual attraction just to...
Yeah, that's the word, sexual attraction.
Okay.
You get attracted.
It is not.
You get to the girl. You find out. You make your.
Just to fill your eyes. Just to feed your eyes.
Not you
understand?
Saying it's getting to your head that you want to rape her.
And if she says no, you move your way. See you.
Yeah, that's why I said I actually understand everybody's point of view. Yeah, it is wrong and it is not right to actually rape a girl. But let's make it's something general that don't attract too much for
Everyone has the right to.
all right.
Everyone has the right to dress whatever way she wants to. Do you get?
Endowed.
I'll give you an example.
I go to you.
Okay.
You don't agree. I move on.
Exactly. Whether she's naked or she's not naked, if you are attracted to her, you want to rape her, you are a rapist. Whichever way.
Okay, let's liken it to a situation in Nigeria right now. You know, there was a time that the Nigeria police force, they were profiling and stereotyping young Nigerian guys. They were looking good. Would you justify a police officer harassing you
because you look good?
We were driving.
No, exactly. During the SARS era, when you just see you walking around and
it's
pick
the
you
same
up.
thing.
Yeah,
Would you justify armed robbers robbing you on a highway just because you're riding a flashy car? No. Why do you ride the flashy car? To look good, right?
Yeah.
To people who see it and they will appreciate it. That is the same way.
Everybody
Raping someone
can choose
does
to
not
look good.
appreciate.
Whichever way they do
compliment,
fit.
you can approach, you can try to say something else, you can try to get in with her. Now it's her choice if she wants you or she wants somebody
That's
else.
when self-control comes in.
Self-control. The fact that you had an erection doesn't mean you should
go for it
when the person doesn't want it. You understand? And then considering the effects of rape in society, man, I don't think it's anything anyone should go through.
I know, right?
No, it's too extreme.
And it is something. It is a minute enjoyment for the guy, but for the girls, it's like a lifetime.
Of terror.
It has damaged a lot of girls,
physically, mentally, emotionally. Sometimes.
So I don't think you shouldn't think of raping. I don't get you are a rapist, or you see a girl endowed, or a girl even why she's even naked.
Yeah, she's endowed.
She's endowed. I don't get. She wants to reveal God's gifts. It is revealing. So feed your eyes. What is the essence? I don't understand. You feed your eyes. You approach her. Okay, how far? You are. If you can't be a niqab girl, by stereotype, it is known that models are tagged prostitutes due to the fact that they open their body and all. I don't know what's your view. What do you guys think?
All right, it's something I've heard a lot. Even when I indicated interest in going into the modeling industry, some persons were like, "Oh, you've already been looking for an excuse or for an opportunity to be a slut, and then you're getting it now." I think it's completely wrong. We take off our shirts differently on stage with females dressing, but we do those things to appreciate beauty. It's as simple as that. It's artistic. Do you understand? It's just for the aesthetics. In the model industry, there's no such thing as prostitution. Probably some persons might be doing it wrongly, and then you shouldn't generalize it to the whole modeling industry. Here, what I see in the modeling industry, in Mr. Ideal, to be very specific, in House of Twitch, it's mostly entrepreneurs with physically fit body. Here it's like they say, beauty and brains and business. So we don't do that in modeling. So people should stop stereotyping every model. They should stop generalizing it. That's what I think.
Okay. What's your view?
I feel like you should not see you create a egg is bad because you just see one bad egg.
Yeah.
Some people in the modeling agency and they are hoes.
Yeah, that's true.
Every aspect, like people everywhere say they are hoes.
They're bad eggs, yeah.
So you shouldn't make everybody seem like because one person is doing modeling. I think modeling is just way of like appreciating God's work, like appreciating nature.
Okay.
I feel modeling. I feel the prostitution thing in modeling. I feel it's just a mentality, especially in this part of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I grew up. My family, my parents, they don't. When they hear anything concerning modeling, they be like, and I'll be like, what is it exactly? They be like, you expose your body, blah blah. And I try to lecture them that we have different types of modeling. We have the runway modeling, we have the commercial modeling, we have the face modeling.
Fashion.
So yeah, and I'd be like, runway modeling has a lot of bringing out your body and all, and you actually it takes you to know what type of modeling you want to do. You get to know what you really want, and I feel modeling is modeling. I don't see any prostitution, hoeing. Nah, it's just the mentality. That's what I feel.
Oh, from my own point of view, really, modeling is just beauty. It's the fact of you being able to actually showcase yourself, sell yourself out, and is just basically every time associated with fashion. What's fashion? Fashion is art. Fashion is creativity. Something drives, which is inspiration, that drives the creativity into art that you are showcasing to the world. So, on a normal note, when people actually just take modeling as models as prostitutes, it's just, I think it's just ignorance and illiteracy.
Yeah.
Either, okay, let me say ignorance or illiteracy, because there are some people that are very literate but just feel ignorant to understand the world of fashion, the world of models. Well, on the low, I don't care, I don't fuck with anybody. If you see me as I'll accept it. This it's not be 1, 2, 3. They'll say, Malik, Ashewo. I'm like, yes, that's my name. That I'm okay. Well, it sounds wrong, but on the Yoruba land, additional means the one that opens the way to crown. But people will say it's additional, like the crown of prostitution. But at first, it got me mad and feel so wild, and I was like, okay, what if I just make fun from it? Additional, thank you very much. Papa named me, but now me know the meaning. Right. So it's just your mentality of accepting it is different from my own. And that's still the same thing I actually brought into my model aspect. The mentality of accepting it is different from my own. I know in majorly 100%, 80% people love my art. The 20% haters shouldn't affect me by that.
So you all think, what do you all think? You all think this modeling and this prostitution tag is not going to affect your relationship life or love life? Okay, let me put it this way.
Just continue. I want to correct one impression.
Okay.
You cannot define a model without knowing what model as a word is.
Okay.
Modeling is not different from a model. Now, I don't want to use big grammar. A model is just like using a part to represent a whole and selling it, whether for commercial purpose or for fun. Now, that is what or who models they are. It's more of business than anything else. So you cannot disrespect a model just because of the things you have heard. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Most people don't see modeling as a profession, but here it's a very big career. Do you understand? So parents should release their children. Most times it seems like if you go into modeling, it's like you have loose parents. It means that for you to go into modeling, it means you are independent. You don't need your parents' consent for anything. It's wrong.
Yeah, but you asked something.
Yeah.
Wait, please, before we jump into that, I just want to say one particular thing. You can know. It's different from you can understand. They just know the word model. They actually don't understand the world behind it.
Yeah.
So it's just that. Everybody will say their own, well.
That's what it is.
So right now, I feel you guys have educated the viewers about modeling and the prostitution, whatever. So this is another question actually. You are going to get married and then your spouse says you have to leave your modeling career. Obviously, you guys meet other ladies and all. So you meet other ladies and all. And I feel you guys, it takes time, and a lot of attention. Do you think it is going to affect your relationship at home, like your relationship with your spouse or your partner?
No, I feel, I get you, I get what you're saying.
Okay.
But I feel, you see this modeling game, it's very risky. Especially you being someone who is at that top, at that particular place. I feel it boils down to discipline. Do you understand?
Yeah.
As a guy, you come in contact with girls on a daily basis. Walking on the streets, driving on the road, you come in contact with girls. So it shouldn't be because you are a model, then they now put it that you come in contact with girls every day. It should be a problem. like me, if I want to get married to you and you say I have to leave my modeling career, why? No, it can't work for me at all.
So you guys have to understand each other to some certain extent. Like,
Exactly.
okay, you have to understand that I won't have this much time. You have to understand that I won't. There are some things that will certain that you have to understand, like other girls, other modeling and all, and you have to understand.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
No, that's it.